Everyone's trying to see how they can make this still entertaining, still alive, and still exciting.
Coronavirus concerns have forced the entertainment industry to delay and reimagine their biggest award shows. This morning we look at what fans can expect this year.
Up with KREM starts right now with Jen York, Joshua Robinson, Jeremy Legoo, and Dana Marie McNichol.
Hey, good Thursday morning. Great to have you with us here on Up with KREM as we get our day started here. And this morning we have a special announcement. It's a Bloomsday announcement, and it's something you will only see right here on Up with KREM.
Yeah, we want to tell you that we appreciate you joining us this morning. Our own Tim Pham met with the Bloomsday event organizers this week. Tim, you got to tell us more about what you're planning to share with us today.
Man, well, obviously there's something under here, so my lips are sealed about that, that's for sure. But what's really cool is every year there's always reveals for Bloomsday leading up to the race, and this year obviously they can't make some of those big announcements because of the pandemic. So this year they're taking it to Up with KREM, and you're going to see a big announcement coming up a little bit later in the show.
That sheet is so mysterious.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
Tim.
Just pull the sheet off, Tim. We want to see. Yeah. It's a secret. I can't do it.
I legitimately got so lightheaded laughing at Tim earlier with that tease of the little reveal. I can't wait to see it for sure. We got that coming up in just a little bit, but hey, it's not a tease. Snow is coming. We know it's coming, and Jeremy's outside to test and see if it's here now or if we still got to wait a little bit.
Literally in the last minute. Like, when I walked out here during the commercial, it was not snowing. Then the wind picked up and I went, whoa, it's actually getting kind of windy. And then snow started flying. And now it's kind of stopping, but I can see it off in the street lights. The snow is here, and it is really going to start coming down. We're at 6 o'clock, and this is right about when we expected it. In the next half hour to hour is when that snow is really going to get cranking. It's falling at the airport as well. 31 degrees with snow coming down, but it really starts picking up here. Wind out of the south at about 15 miles per hour. That's helping pump some of that moisture in. Temps hovering right around freezing, but it's definitely a cold 31 degrees. My hands are starting to feel kind of achy and cold. I should have grabbed the gloves when I went outside just now. We have a winter weather advisory and winter storm warnings in place across the region for all of this snow, and it is coming down. The front is moving in. We're not in the bulk of it just yet. This is actually some snowflakes flying out in front of it. That's kind of crazy. All this wind is blowing it in, so we're actually not in the snow just yet, but here in the next half hour, it is really going to start dumping. All you skiers and riders out there, we call it puking. It's dumb, but we're like, oh yeah, stick bro. And so like, yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. We're talking incredible snowfall rates through the morning commute, and it really doesn't fall for all that long, a matter of a few hours. And in that time, 1 to 2 inches of snow here in Spokane, even more as you cross the state line into North Idaho. So quite a bit of snow in the forecast, especially in some of those higher elevations, both today and tomorrow. Temps go from near freezing to up into the 40s later on today, and we might even catch a peak of sunshine. So for all you want less snow, later today it starts melting. Looks like a slushy and wet evening commute after a snowy morning commute.
Ah, okay, Jeremy, I know you've been very busy this morning tracking that forecast, so that of course is something we'll continue to track here on Up with KREM. In the meantime though, as Jeremy mentioned, the Cascades are bracing for a lot of snow, up to 30 inches in the next 2 days.
And that could really affect travel to the western Washington regions today and of course through the weekend. Right now on Snoqualmie Pass, chains are required for all vehicles unless you have all-wheel drive. According to WashDOT, there is snow and slush on those roadways.
Now, closer to home, the Idaho Transportation Department reports Lookout and 4th of July passes are clear, but drivers will need to watch out for ice. Of course, we'll keep you updated if that changes. 6:02 now. Well, this morning a search is underway for a shooting suspect out of Spokane Valley.
That shooting happened around 6 o'clock last night when a man was found with life-threatening gunshot wounds. That man was taken to the hospital and was in surgery at our last check. Police say that they don't know the suspect's identity right now. They also say they don't know how many people are actually involved.
Now, police do not believe this was a random attack, and right now they say there is no threat to the public. Well, this spring, a Spokane favorite is set to get underway. Bloomsday will return the first weekend of May, and this year it will be a virtual race.
And every year we know there's plenty of surprise reveals leading up to race day. This year, Bloomsday is revealing a new collector's item only on Up with KREM. Our own Tim Pham met with the race director last night for that big announcement.
Hey, good morning from the Bloomsday headquarters here in Spokane. We are so excited to bring you a special announcement you're only seeing here on Up with KREM this morning. I'm joined with the race director, John Neal. John, thanks for being with us.
Tim, thank you so much for having me on this morning.
John, Bloomsday Worldwide. It's the second year that the race is going virtual, but it's still very exciting. The Spokane tradition is continuing. Tell us about Bloomsday Worldwide.
Yeah, we rebranded the name for this year just because of it being a worldwide sensation. We had participation from approximately 20 countries around the world. We had 26,000 entrants in last year's virtual Bloomsday event, and we just thought, you know what? We jumped into the virtual realm of conducting a race, and let's spread our wings even farther to make sure that we grab it, all participants around the globe. So we're very excited to be able to call it Bloomsday Worldwide this year and continue our tradition of hosting Bloomsday in the springtime.
I got to tell you, that's what I love most about the virtual Bloomsday race, is that it really was a worldwide event. And we moved forward together as a global community. You know, in some ways, this race became so much larger. A Spokane tradition became on the global scale, which is so great. Tell us about just this tradition in Spokane and what it means to the community.
Yeah, and I think that's, Tim, one of the reasons why virtual Bloomsday was so successful in 2020 is people wanted to hold on to those great traditions that they knew. They wanted to continue the tradition of receiving their finisher shirt, of doing a 12-kilometer distance every year. And so it certainly caught like fire when it came to doing Bloomsday. And so we're very excited that we're able to do it again this year. Of course, we would love to be on the streets of Spokane and gathering as a humongous group there at the start line on Riverside. But we wanted to hold fast to the traditions that have allowed us to be the race that we are, and we're celebrating our 45th running of Bloomsday this year. And so it made the most sense to be able to host it here in the springtime for 2021.
Absolutely. John, this time last year, you and I were both at the Ronald McDonald House for the annual press conference for the kickoff of Bloomsday. We're talking about all the new and exciting things, and this morning we're talking about some of those things. And let's first start off and talk about the bib that's in your hand. It's the second year, right, that people can do something fun with their bibs.
It is, and I'll display the special promo
who's
bib
that guy?
that I created for you, Tim. And thank you so much for your support. This is our special promotion bib for Bloomsday this year. Our tie-dye bibs were wildly popular last year, and we allowed our participants who registered on time to go ahead and add their first name to it. And so this year, if you register for Bloomsday by March 13th, you're able to add your first name to your race bib number for 2021.
Oh, I am super excited about that. And this is just a sample, folks. Okay, that's not the real thing. I got to pay for my own. But another new and exciting thing is this awesome shirt. Look at this. Man, I might need a little bit of a bigger size, but tell us about this shirt, John.
Yeah, so that's in tribute to our Bloomsday Vulture, which has become so famous on the top of Doomsday Hill. That's a Chris Bovey design. Chris is a very talented artist here locally. And this souvenir shirt is selling like hotcakes on our Bloomsday website. And when you register for Bloomsday, you can add that to your cart and get your own Vulture souvenir shirt for 2021.
Okay, John. And in TV, we call this a tease. There's something special behind here. Tell us what we're going to reveal in our next half hour.
Yeah, this morning we are going to reveal the 2021 official Bloomsday poster. Excited for everyone to be able to see it this year.
Okay, John. Well, that is coming up in our next half hour. I think this guy has a future in TV. But yeah, you're going to want to stick around. I got a little sneak peek, and it's pretty awesome. We had so much fun chatting yesterday with John, and so I want everyone to hold up their bib. John gave all the Up with KREM team members their own personalized bib.
That was so nice of him. And you know what? I love the tie-dye too.
Yeah.
He said a lot of the runners love that. I love it. I'm obsessed.
That shirt is amazing.
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
a new shirt this year that they're offering. It's not the official shirt, but it's pretty awesome. Jeremy, your first year in Spokane, are you going to do Bloomsday this year?
Tim, you gave me the cool bib. Now I have to go register. I told Dana Marie, now I have to come out of my running retirement. Lace up the old sneakers and hit the road, I guess.
Yeah, totally. Okay, also, I'm wearing a Bloomsday Finishers medal. This one, of course, from 2020.
Did you already finish? Oh, okay. 2020.
But they do have one for 2021. You can also pick up one of these when you register. Should mention registration is still only $25, so you're going to want to do that soon. And if you want more information on how to register, you can text the word Bloomsday to 509-448-2000.
Tim, poster.
Show us.
Show us. Now that we
Forgot
know
about that.
Wait, you can show us?
No, I can't. Oh, come on. Man, you know, that's coming up at 6:30. We got to keep you around.
I legitimately started getting jittery. I was like, is he not supposed to do it yet? I think he's supposed to wait.
And then, yeah, we haven't seen it either. Tim's the only one, so we're going to find out along with you at home.
Yeah, so 6:30 we'll unveil what's behind this black sheet, and John will tell you a little bit more about the design behind it and why they went with this year's poster.
Interesting. Okay, Dana Marie, you go take a peek at the poster. Tim, hey, I need you over in the Weather Center for just a quick second.
I'll do a secret mission.
All right.
Recon.
Exactly.
That shirt, I just can't get over that shirt, the vulture design. So you said that shirt you showed a little small for you, Tim?
Yeah, it might be a little small.
That's powerlifting,
I think it was from the Baby Gap.
He's going to flex and break out of it.
It's a muscle shirt. It's a new muscle shirt. Hey, we got more announcements on this big event, of course, coming up, and later on in the show, Tim will be joining us with the latest updates. We're all waiting to see what's under that black sheet. Can't wait to see.
The anticipation.
Also coming up this morning, a big change is coming to Spokane's garbage and recycling pickup days. Changes that homeowners need to know coming up after the break.
And the snow is here. It's arrived. It's fallen. You can see visibility already starting to drop. I think it really picks up in the next half hour. I'm going to let you know how much to expect as you head out the door this morning.